Jones accosted
well,
Akademiks.
I was right there. Yeah, I was literally.
Oh, so that was the same New York show.
What was the vibe?
It was New Jersey. New Jersey. Yeah.
What was the vibe? And were you worried at a moment?
Well.
And did you say hi to Jim Jones? I feel like he might give you the cold shoulder as well.
I'll tell you the whole story. Right?
Okay.
Gotta smoke some of the Vlad TV.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
That Vlad TV said, man, I gotta get some of this get high in my system because Jim Jones on my head. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap Tapping and 10 and Trap News Network back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. Second is Yahoo's getting allergy. You ain't finna get a mic. Allergy, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with the tap in. Make sure you are in fact tapped in with that tap in. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Here all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network? It's that news cues. No, you're not finna get nobody's college, man. You got Jim Jones talking about Akademiks, talking about DJ Akademiks, talking about DJ Vlad, talking about DJ Akademiks, getting into it with Jim Jones. Let's get into it. Let's go.
It got me high. I can't even smoke. I'm sitting here not even asking questions.
Right.
I'm like, it's some Zod co-signing for sure.
Thank you. Available in stores now. All right, so me and Jim don't really have the best relationship, right? At one point, early on, Vlad TV, we did some interviews. I think we might have been doing the DVD days. I don't think we ever had like a really serious sit-down interview, but I was with French Montana, and he was into it with Jim Jones because of the whole Max B situation.
Yeah.
So I asked French, there's a couple interviews where he's talking about the whole beef with Jim, and he goes into detail and so forth.
Now, Jim Jones and French Montana have a beef that's starting over a situation with Max B. They both have a mutual friend. Or, excuse me, Jim Jones had a mutual friend of Max B being, you know what I'm saying, a part of this podcast and a part of this YouTube space, a part of this music space and all that kind of shit and Wooty Bam and all this and all that. When it comes to Max B and Jim Jones, the relationship has been soured because it's a lot of, accusing of stealing of styles, stealing of rap patterns and all this kind of stuff. But ultimately, it's just a friendship that pretty much has soured and they not able to see eye to eye, just based off something that probably could have been rectified had they been able to chop it up like adults and all that kind of stuff. But that all being said, Jim Jones and Max B do have a long-standing beef that has now involved French Montana.
I guess Jim didn't like that. I remember this one time, I don't even, if Jim watches this, I don't know if he'll remember this or not, but I was at BET to do something. And I was in the green room and Dipset was there. And me and Jewels were cool. We had done a few interviews. I would go to his studio and film out there. So me and him kind of relationship. I think Freaky Zeke was there and we were cool. And some of the other Dipset dudes were there. And Jim Jones comes in and he goes, shakes everyone's hand. He puts his hand out. When I put it up, he goes like this and then walks out.
Huh? Gotcha. Never mind. Psych. That nigga hit DJ Vlad with the psych. Psych.
That was the
psych your mind 2 times.
Last time I saw Jim Jones.
Whoa.
That right there.
What year are you talking?
Oh my God.
Pre-2010?
Yeah, maybe 2009.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. 2000. Yeah, it was close to the time I launched Vlad TV. 2008, 9, maybe 10.
Right.
Yeah, maybe 10 at the latest, right? So since that time, I'd seen Jim leave some negative comments about me and something like that. And we had talked about doing an interview, and we have this guy that we know in common, but it never, for whatever reason, we never even got to step one. So it's like, I assume Jim just doesn't put me like that, right? And I've seen Jim spaz out on people, so I'm not.
He's like, man, I ain't trying to be the nigga that gets spazzed out on. I've seen this nigga trip. So when this nigga started tripping and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to be the one this nigga's tripping on.
Trying to be around that, right? So that happens. So this whole thing with Akademiks happens right in front of me, right? And I see him talking to Jim, and then Jim starts getting kind of like aggressive with him. And Ak has his security right there with him. I actually didn't have security with me. I just was just going to rock with Ak's security.
Piggybacking off his.
I was just piggybacking.
That's a good move.
I don't usually do that, but I felt like I don't really got beef with no one here. I should be cool here, right?
And you're not expecting to see Jim Jones in this environment anyway.
Well, not necessarily, but like I said, I don't have beef with Jim Jones. I just remember the whole hand thing and a couple of the comments, right? So Jim is like talking to Ack, and he's kind of like aggressive about it, but in Ack's security is like right there. I remember at one point, Jim, is this your man? He goes, yeah, or something. So but Jim had a bunch of people with him also.
Yeah, I don't think Jim Jones cared about security. I think that DJ Akademiks could have got his feet whooped.
So I was sort of standing kind of behind Ack, because it's like, if all hell broke loose, then I would try to help him. I'm not his security. I wasn't trying to be like right there on Jim, but I'm like, okay, if all hell breaks loose, I'm behind Ack. And
right.
If all hell break loose, I'm gonna just get whooped out with Akademiks. That's right, Vlad.
Try to get someone off of them or something to the best of my ability, right? But they have the conversation and then they walk away from each other, right? So I'm like, I don't want to have this kind of conversation with Jim right now. So I just fall back, right? But then at one point, he kind of like reaches over to me. Cause I think like someone's like, oh, that's Vlad right there. He reaches over to me. He pulls out his hand to shake my hand. And I shake his hand.
Jim did.
Got it. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to tell you the other part of the story to say that he actually reached out to me to shake my hand, which I thought was cool. But I still wasn't sure where his head was at, so I didn't want to like follow up with a conversation. I'm like,
that could have been a death to you right there, Vlad. You could have went up for a conversation and could end up getting your head knocked off.
Just leave it at the handshake and keep it moving. Keep it moving because it's like Jim just seemed kind of high strung. You see what I'm saying?
Jim and Ack coming face to face is like different eras of hip hop coming face to face because Jim comes from an era where the streets are the most important thing, who's the toughest is the most important thing, and Ack comes from an era where that is completely irrelevant. And he's not really worried about you punching him in his shit because, one, he's with security. He feels like he's welcome here. This is his environment, so he's going to be good. Also, I don't know that Ack would necessarily sue Jim Jones, but it's definitely a possibility. I don't know that Ack would necessarily talk to the cops about Jim Jones punching him in the shit, but he definitely might.
Definitely a possibility, for sure, telling on Jim Jones.
And so many of these things that matter to Jim are just completely irrelevant to Ack.
I think Ack would talk to the police. Why would he not? If the police asked him what happened, I think, he punched me. There's a million cameras probably capturing it.
I don't know that Ack is going to, go down to the precinct and do an interview about it. I feel like he doesn't really have a lot to gain from that. And I think he's very conscious of the image. And I think that in general, hip hop would clown him mercilessly. And I feel like he might not see himself having anything to gain from it.
Ack cooperated with the feds. He gave them
the video of 6ix9ine robbing those dudes.
The whole 6ix9ine rap-a-lot robbery thing that happened.
Damn it, so Akademiks already cooperated. Sheesh.
Ack cooperated with the police.
But that's kind of like them coming to him asking for information that he could easily turn over as opposed to him sort of, if you want to press charges against somebody for beating you up at a concert.
Said, hell no, I don't got that. Oh, we seen it on your page. Well, then go get it off my page, nigga. I ain't seen it. I don't know what you talking about. You don't have to give the police anything.
You kind of got to go out of your way to do so. I'm not sure that Ack would necessarily see a reason
or police would go to him and say, do you want to press charges?
Yeah.
We're ready to take a statement.
I feel like Ack might not do it, but maybe it would.
I don't know. If he did it, do you think it'd make a difference? I don't think so. I think it'd almost make him bigger.
And that's the thing is, I think to Ack, it would just be content.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He would live stream him giving the statement to the police. Everyone tune into that shit.
Yeah. But
I'll do it. Think about that. If Ack said, okay, I'll make a statement, but I want to live stream.
I want to live stream it. They'd be like, all right, cool, go for it.
The whole thing. Police will be like, all right, who cares? We'll get a conviction out of this. You can't say that's not what I said. It's right there for the world to see. I don't think it matters. It really doesn't. Now, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying, at the end of the day, but, there might be a civil lawsuit. But, Jim's mom was there. Young Boy's mom was there, too. They're, like, hanging out together.
I don't think Jim's ready to crash in that environment. Over what? Over Ack, maybe... I guess he interviewed 6ix9ine or he interviewed people who talk shit about him, but really, it's not like Ack was running this months-long Jim Jones hate campaign in which maybe I could see Jim losing it over that.
Yeah, I mean, Ack basically mentions something that I agree with is, as Jim continues his career, right? Like I've always thought that what Jim has pulled off has been impressive because this is someone that did not start off as a rapper. He was just part of Cam's crew. Like Jewels was like the next rapper up, and Jim was just there.
And his rap career has kind of outlasted the actual rappers from Diplomats in a way.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. He has the biggest song out of Dipset. Period.
Really? Wow.
Name a song better than Ballin'.
No, bigger than that.
Oh boy.
No, you're right.
Big song.
Wait, Hey Ma wasn't bigger than that?
Hey Ma or Ballin'?
Ballin' was doing ringtone era too. So
the
that shit
ringtone
was
era. I mean, basketball games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ballin' was going wild. Ballin' was a great song.
It was a whole movement around Ballin'.
Yeah.
Hey Ma was a good song.
I feel like I'm still giving it to.
I'm telling you, Ballin's better. I mean, bigger than.
That's what I'm saying. So he went and got the biggest song. It's a song he tore off forever. But
okay, but in the modern era, Hey Ma has like 13 times the views that We Fly High does. Or wait, that's We Fly High. That's not Ballin'. Where is Ballin'? Was there?
That is We Fly High.
Oh, it is. That's the title.
We Fly High is Ballin'.
Official title, right?
So Ballin' has how many streams?
4.6 million. And
no, Ballin' has 4.6
We
million.
Fly High, but then 60 million for Hey Ma.
How many ringtones?
Those are on YouTube. We could go look at Spotify also if we want.
Hold on a second.
I feel like I hear Hey Ma still to this day, and it's such a huge hit. Whoops. I guess I gotta look at Cameron's account. Hey Ma, 201 million plays.
On Spotify?
Yeah, 201.
Okay, so go to Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, 47 million. So it's 5 times or 4 times bigger on Spotify.
All right. Well, clearly I was wrong.
Well, I mean, but in terms of charts, you're right. I think. Well, I don't know actually. Hey Ma might have. I don't think it was a number 1 song.
Well, listen.
Nah, Jim Jones having Ballin' was way bigger than Hey Ma for sure. Culturally speaking, Hey Ma might have did better because it came first and all that kind of stuff and all that blah, blah, blah. But Ballin', We Fly High, yeah, they sung that at bar mitzvahs, big dog.
Big song from someone that didn't start as a rapper.
Yeah.
Great job. And I feel like he continued to sort of stay in the public eye and people still fuck with him. Seems like he's probably always on tour and so forth. I just think that the thing is that I think Ak mentioned this in my last interview was that if you don't really embrace just the non-personal nature of what media does, more people want to work with you when you're confronting people. And this is the image that you see. Like I said, I kept my distance, especially after seeing that, right? I'm like, I'm not trying to get into it with Jim Jones. This could have, him doing that, but let's just say that it was the other way. Oh shit, what's up, Ak, whatever. Oh, you Vlad, yo, come on, come with me. This could turn into Jim being a regular guest on Vlad TV and making whatever hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years, and possibly getting lots of opportunity, like for lots of other opportunities. Like for example, out of the
now Vlad is trying to say that, hey man, when you're working with me, I open up these doors, these other opportunities. I get these guys involved in things that, probably are bigger than them, and I help them go to the next level, I help them to go to the next space and all this and all that. So without Vlad, what do you have?
Blew a couple of my interviews with Ari Spears went crazy on TikTok. Have you noticed that?
No, I don't really look at TikTok.
You noticed it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen it on Twitter quite a bit.
But on TikTok it went ballistic.
Yeah, it's a thing.
And like all my old interviews now, all the streams have gone up on the full interviews.
Everything 420 really is that
All right, man. So we up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. Avenue Agency is free. We go.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga. 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are raiders. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General butt naked, the kid toucher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flocka belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like Akademiks, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lame. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocka, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, pause, wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to